Welcome back to my bench. Today I have another, I tried to fix it myself cluster and now nothing works right. So let's take a look and see what we have to work with here. This guy said he ordered a kit online with the motors and whatnot. Okay, there's his old ones. I got some light bulbs he didn't use. And here we have the lens. Looks good. Surprisingly, he didn't break any of these bottom clips off. Usually, people when they first take clusters apart, they try to start at the bottom and they break the clips. Did it right there. And we have some other odds and ends pieces. For anyone taking their cluster apart the first time, there's no reason to peel this layer all apart. There's no reason to take this out. There's no reason to take off the face. And there's no reason to pull out your plastic, the illuminator spreading plastic here. This can all stay together in one piece. It all comes off in one chunk. And this, you want to try to avoid touching it as much as possible because this lens cover here, let me just get this pop back into place. This section here scratches insanely easy. Even a microfiber cloth will scratch this, so I just don't even touch it. This guy here has a nice big thumbprint on his, and you can see where he put a screwdriver in there and tried prying the clips, but you got to be really careful when you do that because this screen is right next to those clips, so it's easy to get a screwdriver in there and screw it all up. Let's take a look at the board. I'm going to make a prediction that I'm going to be running some jumpers. How many jumpers? Well, I don't know how many. We'll find out how many jumpers we're going to be running today. Alright, nothing left in there. Okay, so he's got the X27s in. We're going to put new bulbs in for him, so this doesn't matter that that's broken off. Let's take a look at the damages. Okay, so we got 3 missing pads on this one, 4 missing pads on this one, 4 missing pads on this. Looks like about 3 missing pads. Looks like 3.5. We have 1 pad that's just about there, but these 3 pads are gone. 4 pads are gone, and there was never a stepper motor here, but there's holes in the solder joint, like he did put a stepper motor. This is for the trans temp. This is optional. There never was a trans temp here. You can tell there was a light bulb was never mounted, and this is a non-trans temp cluster, but for some reason it looks like he tried to stick a stepper motor in there because there's holes poking through the solder joints here. Well, it looks like I'll be running just about every single stepper motor is going to have to get a jumper. This one is going to take some time. So let's get to work. here's what the jumpers run. Cleaned off some of my flux as good as I could, and here's it is with the jumpers. I did put just little dabs of hot glue on the stepper motors here. I don't want the stepper motors to move at all. If they do move, it can break the jumpers I just added. Little dabs of hot glue to hold these longer jumpers down too. So I'll just have to reassemble and give it some more final testing. While I was running this thing through some tests, I noticed that the temp gauge is acting funny. When I use a Tech 2, it sweeps fine, but although it's not going its full range now. See that? Oh, it's all over the place now. Yep. I noticed that when it moves slower, like when I simulate it when it's actually in a truck moving at normal speed, see when it moves slow, it's jerky. It's moving both directions, so I believe all 4 pins are connected. I think it might have a mechanical issue. The guy that originally installed the stepper motor may have physically chipped a gear inside or something. As you can see, it's not moving smooth at all. It's clunking and chunking. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace that stepper motor and double check my soldering and run it through some more tests, see if we can figure this thing out. Okay, so I replaced the X27 that was in there with another new X27, and now I seem to be getting a little bit more normal movement, both slow and fast. So now when I cycle it, it's staying calibrated. So I can only assume the guy must have accidentally damaged that stepper motor when he tried installing it. So looks like this one's good. We're done for now. Thanks for watching.